Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do this video for you today because I was sitting outside just enjoying the weather, looking at the sun, getting some videos of Solaris, and I started to have a download that I thought was rather important. So it's a little information I just wanted to share. So the download that I was getting was about the heart center, and if we think of the heart center, that is where we all are. Okay, we should all be in our heart center, right? So when the download was coming down, it was explaining to me that everything comes through the heart center. So even though when we do meditation, I always ask you to bring your consciousness down into your heart center, okay? Because that's where it should always be. We should always read from the heart center. Everything is there. And the download was explaining to me that everything that comes through our body into our field has to come through our heart center, okay? Because the heart center is controlling what comes through. And then the download was also explaining to me that when it comes to, I guess, how we're feeling or how our aura is for the day, it all has to do with our heart center. And that being whether our heart is filled, okay, with happy thoughts versus negative thoughts. So if we're filled with happy thoughts, when we're filled with happy things, our heart center is obviously going to be happy, and we're going to have this beautiful color aura. Or else our heart center is closed, it's really not happy, it's disappointed for whatever reason, it's going through hard times. So then our aura is not going to be so bright, right? So that was one of the downloads as well. And then it was also explaining that when it comes to the heart center, everything is regulated through it. Every download that comes is first passed through the heart center. The heart center is the one that decides whether or not the veil will be lifted. Everything is in the heart center. Our kingdom is in the heart center. Our soul is in the heart center. Our consciousness is in the heart center. As long as we bring it down, as long as we bring it there, because we have to know that everything is within us. The universe is within us. Everything is within the heart center. Now, another download I got, if you can just close your eyes and picture this, it was letting me know that we technically are not here. Our bodies are technically not here. And what we are is heart centers, okay, in black darkness, as if you would see at nighttime, in black darkness, with our consciousnesses pulled down into our heart. And we're just floating there, because that's what we are. Our consciousness pulled into our heart center. Everything is in our heart center. The universe is in our heart center. All the rainbows that we see outside are in our heart center. Our heart center just wants to be acknowledged. It wants to be loved, and it wants to be open. It doesn't want to be closed, and it wants to grow bigger, okay? This is what our heart center wants to do. But in order for these things to happen, we have to nourish our heart center. And how do we do that? We do it by doing things that we enjoy, okay? Whether it be art, okay? Once we're doing art, we're getting into that creative field and we're in 5D, whether we're doing dancing, okay? Whether we're doing horseback riding, a sport, soccer, football, swimming, whatever makes you happy, okay? And this fills your heart center with joy. And your heart center also, you know what else it wants? It also wants you to love it back, okay? Our heart center does not want us to give our power away by doing more for others than we're doing for ourselves. Our heart center wants to be filled with love, and it wants you to love it. And the way that we do and we nourish our heart centers is by taking care of us first. Because you know what happens? all this time when we're sitting here and we're doing for others, we are not investing in ourselves the way we should be. Our heart center is not happy, and our heart center is not getting larger. Right now, it's funny, I'm getting another download and they're showing me the Grinch. Okay, if we can remember the Grinch from that those old cartoons, remember in the beginning, his heart was so small. So he went around, stealing everybody's presents, stealing their food and so forth. And then over time, once he got that love that he needed, that warm hug and just appreciation, his heart grew what, 10 times the size? That's what our heart center is like, okay? This is all our heart center wants to do, is just love one another, love itself, and do what makes the soul happy. This is what we have to do. And we have to understand that all the chakras, okay, the whole chakra system is all merging. Everything is one. It's all together. We are all together as one into the heart center. It's all as one. Everything is together. So what we need to do is, like I said, number one, we need to concentrate on our heart center. We have to concentrate on opening it and making it larger. And once we start to make the heart center larger, we can accept in more light. Okay, that's what we want to do. We want to bring in more light. We want to bring in more of that joyous feeling of love. We want to have no boundaries in the sense where we want to be positive. We want to be on cloud 9 all day. We want to feel good. We don't want to be in that place where we're sitting there in negativity. We do not want to judge one another. We just want to be one, okay? We just want to be one. And the biggest thing to remember is that we are all a part of one another, okay? We are all a part of Source. In each one of our hearts is Source. So that's why when you're doing any kind of mantra, any kind of saying, you want to always say at the end, I am, okay? For instance, I am Source. Repeat after me, I am Source. And just feel that go through your body. I don't know about you, but I feel it through my whole body. I feel tingling. And what is that tingling sensation? That is my chakras and my nadi points opening up as I'm sitting here talking to you and saying that phrase, because that is a very powerful phrase. We must not forget that everything is in the heart center and we are Source. We are all a piece of Source from the same making of one another. So at the end of the day, like I said, we don't want broken hearts all over. We want open hearts willing to share love. And how do we do that? With love and respect and filling our own hearts. Because how are we supposed to help others if we cannot help ourselves first? And just remember, whatever you do, whether it be getting your nails done, or if you're getting yourself a cup of coffee, whatever you do, you're showing the universe that you're actually, putting yourself as a priority. And that's the most important thing, okay? We want to be a priority. Now my team is actually bringing up, standing together, just being together as one, and just understanding that we are all in this together and we all need to stop the programming that we have when it says, you have to show up to work, you have to do this, you have to do that. Sometimes we have to break the programming. So it's all about taking care of you, okay? If it means spending, like I said, that extra $5 to buy that coffee that's going to make you happy for the day. if it means to just, go out and to buy that outfit that you want to get, it's reasonably priced and, you want to get it for you, you have to treat yourself. Because if you don't invest in yourself, who is going to? And we need to stop worrying about everything if it hasn't happened yet. We need to stop, because the mind will keep on running. The mind will keep on running, and we need to stop. We need to be more in the heart center, and we need to just let ourselves be for a little bit, let it happen the way it's supposed to happen. Well, thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. And just know that I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye now.